The discrimination of the apartheid in South Africa has long come to an end, but now, 2 decades after the country's long-fought battle for human rights finished, it's the whites who now feel they're second-class citizens. Paula Sleer looks into their claims.
Once the colour of Walter van Staden's skin was the key to the good life here. Now it is merely part of another forgotten face of the new South Africa. White, homeless and unemployed.
It feels like everybody forgot about us.
Walter is one of a growing number of Afrikaans South Africans living a hop, skip and a jump from sleeping on the streets. Her worldly possessions amount to a bed and some clothes. The rest are handouts from charities and churches. Sometimes she goes without food for days.
There was always places for us to go. We can have jobs and stuff like that, and now you just walk into a place, there's no job for whites.
When South Africa held its first democratic elections 18 years ago, it marked the end of apartheid, separation between whites and blacks. But whereas once it was black people in this country who were discriminated against, today it's white South Africans who are falling through the cracks. In the days of apartheid, impoverished white Afrikaners were cradled by the state. The National Party came to power in 1948 on a wave of Afrikaner nationalism. One of its election promises was to guarantee Afrikaans-speaking South Africans employment, subsidized housing, education, jobs and state benefits. It left the black population out in the cold.
There used to be a big middle class created by the system in South Africa, and that created, in a sense, a safe haven for white people.
Since 1994, the new government has carried out policies aimed at favouring black employees in a bid to do away with the imbalance of the past. What this means is that white people are often overlooked when applying for jobs, college bursaries and public positions. In this brave but often unsettling new South Africa, there are many who feel washed up and unwanted. 40-year-old Irene van Niekerk has lived here with her husband and 4 children for 6 years. She suffers from the pain of arthritis, which makes it difficult for her to walk. She calls the government's well-meaning policies little short of reverse racism.
Many years back, when our grandfathers and grandmothers was against the black people, they were staying in shacks like us, and they were staying in houses and got everything. And now it's out there. We're staying in shacks and they're staying in houses.
This abandoned caravan park is home for now. It lends those on the fringes of society a place to sleep. But even this shaky safe haven is under threat. The owners of this land are fighting in court to move off the people.
People who stay here has got nothing. Nothing. They haven't got to work. They haven't got a place to go. They've got nothing left. Nothing. That's why they're staying here.
50 million people live in South Africa. 1 in 9 is white, and very many of them are struggling. Try telling that to the millions of black South Africans living in grinding poverty. But for people like Walter van Staden, it is a depressing come down. All she can see in the land of her birth is a door slamming in her face forever.
I don't know what is going to happen to my little boy or my girls. I mean, there is no hope for us anymore.
Except the hope that one day a door will open instead of slam. Paula Sleer, RT, Krugersdorp, South Africa.